This episode covers disorderly conduct, personal privacy, and remaining silent, and is brought to us by IDC Chris's channel. Be sure to check out the description below and give them the credit that they deserve. On July 4th, 2019, YouTuber and First Amendment auditor Christopher Biederstedt was conducting a First Amendment audit on a public sidewalk outside of the Mendota Lutheran home in Mendota, Illinois, when he was contacted by Officer Holland of the Mendota Police Department. The MPD had received a complaint from the residents of the Lutheran home that Mr. Biederstedt was trying to film the inside of the building from the outside.
Why are you recording the nursing home? You're upsetting the people who live here. Chris, stop walking. Stop. What is going on? Why are you recording the... Chris, stop.
At this point, Mr. Biederstedt is officially detained and must obey the commands of the officer. In the infamous Terry versus Ohio case, the Supreme Court recognized that when an officer, by means of physical force or show of authority, has in some way restrained the liberty of a citizen, then a seizure has occurred. The moment that Officer Holland ordered Mr. Biederstedt to stop, he was officially detained and subject to the lawful orders of the officer. Whether or not the officer's orders are lawful is to be interpreted by a court. And in our current justice system, even if the officer's orders are unlawful, they must be obeyed when they are issued, and challenged later in court. I have covered the topic of detainment in many of my other videos, and I will not spend much time on it in this episode, but I highly recommend taking a look at past episodes to get a better understanding of how a detainment works and how it relates to the Fourth Amendment.
Why are you recording the nursing home? I'm speaking to you. I'm getting complaints about your actions. What is going on? Chris,
please let me go.
No, I need to find out what's going on. You're upsetting the people who work here. So stop.
I'm gonna go.
I'm ordering you to stop. So stop.
You work for me, I don't work for you.
Well, I work for the public who called me here because of the actions.
Did I do anything illegal?
You're upsetting the people who live here.
Did I do anything illegal?
27 from 156. Can you assist? You need to stop, okay?
I'm gonna
What is going on and why
is this illegal?
I want to know what's going on because you're upsetting these people. I want to know what you're doing.
Did I do anything illegal? I don't answer questions. Definitely not to you.
Disorderly conduct, Chris.
Disorderly conduct
You're
how?
alarming and disturbing the people who
Am
work
I
here.
allowed to photograph on the sidewalk or no?
Section 26-1 of the Illinois Criminal Code states that a person commits disorderly conduct when he or she knowingly does any act in such unreasonable manner as to alarm or disturb another, and to provoke a breach of the peace. This is a prime example of a code whose language is so vaguely written that almost any action could be perceived as a violation. The core tenets of the code are entirely subjective and inherently flawed. Codes like this one exist in almost every state, and they are typically just as vague. These codes essentially authorize officers to take anyone to jail for any reason, and are often used by officers to arrest civilians who have broken no other laws. We will discuss whether or not Mr. Biederstedt was committing a crime later in this episode.
I'm trying to figure out what you're doing.
Okay.
Chris?
Look,
I'm going to put you in handcuffs if you don't stop.
You can put me in handcuffs.
Okay, then stop.
No, you can put me in handcuffs. This isn't legal.
Stop.
This is not legal.
What are you doing?
This is not legal.
Chris?
This is not legal. I'm trying.
Okay,
I'm going about my day.
I'm detaining you until I can find out what you're doing and where you're doing this.
This is illegal. That's a Terry stop.
I'm detaining you.
That's a Terry stop.
Put your phone down.
That's a Terry stop.
A Terry stop is a stop of a person by law enforcement officers based upon reasonable suspicion that a person may have been engaged in criminal activity. Mr. Biederstedt is correct that Officer Holland is conducting a Terry stop based on the reasonable suspicion provided by the 911 call that the department received. The Supreme Court has ruled that 911 calls can serve as reasonable suspicion, and I have covered that subject in different episodes, which I will link to in the info card above. It is impossible to know what the 911 caller reported to the Mendota police, but the officers mentioned that the caller was concerned about Mr. Biederstedt's mental stability because of his bizarre actions.
Did I do anything illegal?
It is likely that a court would find that the officers were within their authority to stop Mr. Biederstedt based on the information provided by the 911 caller. As Officer Holland places Mr. Biederstedt into handcuffs, Sergeant Stewart arrives on the scene.
I want to know what you're doing.
Did I do anything illegal? I don't answer questions. Definitely not to you.
Disorderly conduct, Chris.
Disorderly conduct how?
Why are you recording them inside?
Am I allowed to photograph on the sidewalk or no?
I'm trying to figure out what you're doing. Chris?
Okay, I'll hold them.
I'm going to put you in handcuffs if you don't stop.
You can put me in handcuffs.
Okay, then stop.
No, you can put me in handcuffs. This isn't legal.
Stop.
This is not legal.
What are you doing?
This is not legal.
You can
Chris?
photograph on the sidewalk?
This is not legal. I'm going about
They
my
were
day.
concerned that you were photographing residents inside.
No, there wasn't.
You weren't. You just photographed
Look,
and
all these blinds are closed, yeah?
along here. I don't know if they are or not.
Because you're upsetting them.
Define reasonable suspicion.
What crime am I
Define
suspected
reasonable
of?
suspicion.
What crime am I suspected of committing? Is he a supervisor?
Absolutely.
Why wouldn't you stop when she asked you
Do
to?
you suspect me of committing
Yes.
a crime?
Yeah.
What crime?
Yes.
What crime?
Videotape the residence inside the
This
nursing
is illegal.
home.
Inside the nursing home. And is that illegal? From that
It is a
part?
common misconception that officers require suspicion of a specific crime in order to detain an individual.
What's
The
going on?
legal doctrine set forth by the Terry case dictates that officers only need a suspicion that criminal activity is afoot. If an officer can point to specific facts which made them believe that some crime may have been committed, then the officer may detain an individual in order to investigate further. Although photographing on a public sidewalk is not a crime in and of itself, there are limitations to the protections offered by the First Amendment. Citizens are entitled to a reasonable expectation of privacy in certain places. And in the 1967 Supreme Court case of Katz versus United States, Justice John Marshall Harlan established a two-pronged test for determining whether an individual's expectation of privacy is reasonable. The Katz test considers whether an individual has exhibited an actual subjective expectation of privacy and whether the expectation is one that society is prepared to recognize as reasonable. That being said, the First Amendment does protect the act of public photography, and the public domain extends to whatever can be seen from a public location. While citizens may assume that they have a reasonable expectation of privacy inside their homes, courts have ruled many times that photographing the inside of a home through an open window is a constitutionally protected
I don't answer
activity.
questions.
You really want to go there? We're
Disorderly
investigating
conduct.
somebody acting in a disorderly manner.
Am I allowed
You're
to
video
photograph on
recording
the
a nursing
sidewalk or
home
not?
and you were upsetting the residents.
the sidewalk.
Chris,
We didn't know that. When we have
I'm
to
gonna put
talk
you in
about
handcuffs
it.
if you don't stop.
You can put me in handcuffs.
Okay, so let's stop.
No, you can put me in handcuffs. This isn't legal.
Against my will.
Stop.
This is not legal.
What are you doing?
This is not legal.
Chris?
This is not legal. I'm going about my. What crime am I suspected of committing?
I have no idea, man. You won't cooperate with us and tell us what's going on. You're being asked to cooperate with the police officers giving you a direct order and you won't stop.
Illegal detention.
Yes, you did. So that's in your opinion, not ours.
No, it's your supervisor.
Absolutely.
I did not do anything. So they made the call. They made the call?
The Fifth Amendment's, quote, right to remain silent can be a powerful tool for anyone interacting with the police. And in most cases, it is a good idea to remain silent as much as possible, but also within reason. The right to silence was designed to prevent individuals from incriminating themselves, and successfully invoking that right requires a functional balance between disseminating necessary information to police officers and not answering potentially incriminating questions asked by police officers. Although you are well within your rights to remain completely silent during most police interactions, outside of identifying yourself, it may not always be in your best interest to do so. Silence often says more than words, and it is extremely important to bear in mind how your actions will be viewed inside of a courtroom after an interaction has taken place. Failing to announce your intention to exercise your rights leaves a court open to interpreting what your intentions may have been. This was the case for Iowa-based auditor Daniel Robbins, who was arrested for photographing a police station from a public sidewalk and lost the subsequent lawsuit because he failed to articulate that he was exercising his rights, leaving the court to draw its own conclusions about his intentions. I will link my coverage of Mr. Robbins' interaction in the info card above. If Mr. Bieterstedt had simply announced that he was exercising his First Amendment right to record in public, it could have de-escalated the encounter and served him well later in the courtroom.
You need to stop. Okay? What is going on and why?
Is this illegal?
I want to know what's going on because you're upsetting these people. I want to know what
That's
you're
fine. I
doing.
mean, if that's all you were doing, but if you're
I don't answer
videotaping and
questions.
taking
Definitely
pictures of
not
people
you.
inside there, that's a different
Disorderly
story.
conduct how?
If you're going on their property acting in
Am I
a
allowed
disorderly
to
manner,
photograph on the sidewalk or not?
I'm trying to figure out what
that's
you're
your
doing.
problem
Chris,
to deal with.
Look, she's,
I'm going to put you in handcuffs if you don't
Officer
stop.
Holland
put me in
eventually
handcuffs.
returns
Okay, then
with what
stop.
appears
No,
to be
you
a
can put
staff
me in
member of the
handcuffs. This
facility
isn't legal.
and informs Mr.
Stop.
Bieterstedt
This is not
that he is
legal.
under arrest
What are
for
you
disorderly
doing?
conduct.
This is not legal.
Sergeant Stewart
Chris?
escorts Mr.
This is
Bieterstedt
not
to the
legal.
patrol
I'm
car.
going about what did I
Then
do?
something amazing happens.
So he's walking by videotaping the building.
Put it in the car and we'll talk about it.
What that's
Doors. Doing this. I know.
It's not illegal to do that.
I explained to them what's going on, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, okay, I don't know what he's doing."
okay, but time out. That's not illegal to do that.
Okay.
So he's not acting in a disorderly manner if he's on the sidewalk walking by videotaping the outside of the building.
This
That's
is
the problem
illegal.
we have.
That's a Terry
They
stop.
were.
That's a Terry stop.
stop.
That's a Terry stop.
But how are they? They're disturbed that he's walking on the sidewalk
They were
videotaping?
concerned because they don't know his mental state. They don't know what he was doing. And I told him I can't.
Well, he wasn't. I mean, other than not obeying you, which is a no-no,
Why are you recording?
which I mean, that is what it is. But as far as walking by with a video camera,
Do you have your body cam on?
I mean, I'm not.
Absolutely, I do.
That's not something that.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on and why you're.
Even though they're-
bothered by the actions that you.
You could be bothered by a lot of things, Sam.
After Sergeant Stewart intervenes, Officer Holland uncuffs Mr. Bieterstedt, and after a calm conversation with the sergeant, he is released, and the officers leave the scene without further incident. Overall, Officer Holland gets a C-, because although she may have been within her authority to detain Mr. Bieterstedt, she essentially admitted to soliciting a complaint from a staff member of the facility and fully intended on making an arrest.
And they were disturbed by his actions.
Please let me go.
No, I need to find out what's going on. You're upsetting the people who work
Officers soliciting charges is a relatively common
I'm
problem that
warning
is
you,
often
stop.
difficult to prove. It is not
Stop.
uncommon for
You work
officers to
for me,
solicit
I
a
don't work
charge
for
so that they can
Well,
arrest
I work
someone
for
and
the
go on
public.
about their
You
day,
called me
rather than
here
taking the
because of
time
the
to
actions
examine
that I do
all
anything
sides of the
illegal?
conflict.
You're
Anyone who has
upsetting the
interacted with
people who
police
live
can
here.
attest
Did I
to
do
that
anything
notion.
illegal?
Officer Holland
27
fell into the
from
typical
156.
routine
Tell
of
me what's
restoring
this.
peace at the expense of administering
stop,
justice.
okay?
But luckily, she was
What
corrected
is
by
going on
Sergeant
and why
Stewart.
Is this illegal?
Sergeant Stewart gets
I
an
wanna
A+
know what's going on
for
because
engaging
you're
with Mr.
upsetting these
Bieterstedt
people.
in a
I wanna
challenging
know what
but
you're doing.
Did I do
cordial
anything
conversation,
illegal?
and for
I
questioning
don't answer
Officer Holland's
questions.
tactics
Definitely
and ordering her to
Chris.
release Mr.
Disorderly
Bieterstedt.
conduct.
It is
Harming and
increasingly
disturbing
rare
the
to see an
people who
officer
Am I
display
allowed
a
to
relatively
photograph
thorough
on the
knowledge
sidewalk
of
or no?
constitutional
I'm trying to figure out what
protections.
you're
But it
doing.
is even rarer
Chris?
to see a supervisory
Look,
officer
I'm gonna put you in
object
handcuffs
to
if
the
you don't
charges
stop.
brought
You
by
can
a
put me in
fellow
handcuffs.
officer on
Okay,
those
then
grounds.
stop.
No, you
I
can put me
commend
in
Sergeant
handcuffs.
Stewart
This
for
isn't
having
legal.
proper knowledge
Stop.
and
This is not
awareness
legal.
to dispute
This is-
What are you
Officer
doing?
Holland's
This is
assertions
not legal.
and ensure
Chris?
that peace was
This is
restored
not legal. I'm
and
trying- I'm going
justice
about
was
my day.
equitably served. Well-informed officers deserve to be in supervisory positions, and Sergeant Stewart demonstrated great policing during this encounter. Mr. Bieterstedt gets a B+, because while it could be argued that he was engaged in a constitutionally protected activity, Mr. Bieterstedt's decision to record a retirement facility raises serious ethical
What is going
questions.
on?
There is no progress to be made within the constitutional awareness movement by recording the
recording the
law,
nursing home?
and
That's
alarming the
illegal.
residents of an elderly home
Complaints about
only
your
serves to make the
actions.
movement
What is
look
going
bad
on?
as a whole. Many of the home's
Please
residents
let
are
me go.
likely
No,
mentally
I need to
unstable,
find out
and
what's
pointing
going
a
on.
camera
You're
at such an
upsetting the
establishment
people
is
who work here.
obnoxious and disrespectful.
stop.
And while Mr. Bieterstedt
I'm
failed to
warning you,
properly
stop.
exercise his Fifth Amendment right to
Stop.
silence,
You
he
work
did
for
remain
me.
calm and
What's going on?
collected
Why are you
throughout the
recording? I
encounter,
work
and
for the
ultimately
public
was not
who
charged
called
with a
me
crime.
here
Mr.
because of the
Bieterstedt would
actions
also
Did I
do
do
well to
anything illegal?
re-examine the Terry
That's
case
easy.
and gain a deeper
Absolutely, I
understanding
Did I
of
do anything
reasonable
illegal?
suspicion
I'm
and
trying to figure out
detainment.
what's going
Mr.
on and
Bieterstedt
why
did a
you
good
do
job
this.
overall, and as his legal knowledge
You need to
grows,
stop,
so
okay?
too will his auditing
What is
ability
going
and
on
ethical
and why
awareness.
Is this
I
illegal?
look forward to seeing the
I wanna
auditor
know
he will
what's going
become,
on,
and I
because you're
highly
upsetting
encourage
these
you all
people.
to support
I
his
wanna know
channel.
what you're
The
Did I
link is
do
in the
anything
description.
illegal?
Let us know if
I
there is
don't
an
answer
interaction or
questions.
legal
Definitely not
topic
you.
you would like us to discuss in the
Disorderly
comments below.
conduct.
Thank you for
Alarming and
watching, and
disturbing
don't forget to
people who
like
Am I
and
allowed
subscribe
to
for more
photograph on the
police
sidewalk or
interaction
no?
I'm
content.
trying to figure out what you're doing. Chris,
Look,
I'm gonna put you in handcuffs if you don't stop.
you can put me in handcuffs.
Okay, then stop.
No, you can put me in handcuffs. This isn't legal.
Stop.
This is not legal.
What are you doing?
This is not legal.
Chris?
This is not legal. I'm trying.
Okay,
I'm going
I'm
about my
detaining
day.
you.